So a patient came in to see me. And normally when someone walks down the corridor, you expect them to walk down the center, right? But she was actually walking closer to the wall with her head slightly turned facing it. When she came in to see me, originally she came in because of a neck and back complaint. But over time, she developed trust, and we built a strong rapport that she came clean. And she told me what was going on in her life. She said, look, my husband is abusing me. He's beating me up. So I said, hey, look, that's got to be very tough. But you got some options. And she cut me off. She said, no, I don't have any options. I said, look, with all due respect, you always have choices. You could call the police, you get divorced, you could run away. I mean, I don't recommend it, but you could even kill him, technically. And she said to me with complete certainty, she said, those are not choices because he's the father of my children. And he's very good to them. Tough situation for someone to be in. So I said, Sara, listen, there's always option Z. Option Z, she said, like, what's that? I said, well, option Z is usually the last option people think about, but I think it should be the first one people consider. Option Z is change your outlook to change your outcomes. Now I could tell she was thinking about it. And it wasn't an easy option for her at all. None of them were. But again, you can't change people. Very difficult to even change yourself, as long as you can't change the situations you're in. You can't change your past either, but you can change the effect that they have on you. 6 months later, I get a call from her husband, who's the CEO of a company, hotshot businessman, not the kind of person that says thanks. But I know it was a tough call for him to make. His voice was shaking on the phone. He said, Dr. Odie, I don't know how to thank you. I have my wife back. And if you could please accept my invitation to dinner, I would really be grateful. So I did. When Sara first came in, she was a very unempowered lady. Her finances were completely a mess. She had her MBA that was incomplete. She basically was, just let herself and her life go. And when she walked in, I didn't notice that she was a pretty lady. And first thing I noticed was the giant rock on her finger. She had a large diamond ring. But when I accepted his invitation to dinner, and she opened that door, she looked absolutely beautiful. And it was the first time that she outshined her diamond ring. I even said to her, Sara, you look taller. I said, you told me to stop playing small, didn't you? I'm wearing high heels. But the amazing part of dinner is that they both wanted to know this point. How did you change her perception, her outlook, and change the dynamic between us? It's not like you put a gun to my head, the husband said, and said, don't touch her again. That's the part I can't explain. That's the part that's magic. And I don't think anyone can explain this. Now, though I've helped hundreds of Saras and hundreds of men at international chiropractic specialty clinics to transform their stress, what was special about Sara's story is that she had completely given up. She was blaming everyone around her. She had literally hit rock bottom. But Sara discovered how to completely remove the grip that her circumstances had on her. How did she do that? By changing her outlook. If you can relate to Sara's story, you're not alone, because this is more common than you think. And if you too want to be where Sara is now, in complete control of her life, an MBA graduate, she has her own business, a completely inspired and empowered lady, my tools and the tools I've learned from others can work for you. They apply to men, women, adults, children, family issues, and business issues too. The players change, but the principles stay the same. For a free consultation to better understand your specific stress and the outcomes you're after, just click the button below.